Hey guys, this is for AP Bio students, and I thought it'd be easier for me to go over some items for the rest of the year via a video as opposed to you guys reading a long email. So first off, I want to make sure that you guys are okay, that you have food, that you feel safe, that you're mentally doing good. It's a really weird time. I am with my 3 kids all day. My husband's still working. We are doing virtual work. I'm learning about adjectives again and long division and how to make like the letter D. So it's a really weird time. And I think the one thing that's helped us is to have a schedule and still having connections with other people. And I'm sure a lot of you guys are already doing that. But if you haven't, I would really recommend that you guys get on some sort of schedule. It doesn't have to be times, but just something like when I get up, I'm going to get ready for the day and not sit around and play on my phone or watch TV. But I would do something like that where you're able to get up and do something and feel like you're productive during the day, even if you're really not doing a whole lot. And I think another big thing that's helped us, hang on, my kids are going to interrupt me just a second. Yeah, honey. Okay, let me be a minute, okay? They're fighting over the iPads, okay? This is probably the hardest thing I've ever had to do, being at home with 3 kids, not be able to leave. But anyways, the other thing I was going to say besides schedule is making connections. So FaceTiming people, doing Zoom meetings, things like that. I'm going to have a couple WebEx meetings for you guys so that it's more of like a check-in and we're going to go over some topics, but that'll be released later on. So what I do want to go over with you guys though is what's going to happen with AP. Courtney Browder had a meeting with all the AP teachers earlier this week, so I want to make sure that everything gets conveyed to you guys. So one thing is, seniors, I first want to say I am incredibly sorry that your senior year just kind of went to crap. I hope that there's a way that we can celebrate you guys and figure out a way to come together to honor you in a graduation ceremony. So hopefully we can do that, just we don't know when or how. And I also wanted to relay special information to seniors is that if you're a senior and you're not in a AP or college credit class, you technically could be done with that class. So like if you are in just regular government and you are done and happy with your grade, you are done. So unless you want to get a better grade, you do not have to continue to do the virtual assignments. Now it's only for seniors and it's only for non-AP and non-college credit classes. So obviously for AP, you got to keep pushing along. So the one thing that Ms. Browder talked about was how AP exams are going to work. AP exams are now going to all be at home. You're going to take them on some sort of device. So the one thing I need to make sure you guys can do is, do you have a device? Do you have internet connection that's steady? And then the other thing is I need you to log on to AP College Board again. You did this at the beginning of the year to register for the class and to register for the test, so you should have all your login information. So the 2 things you have to do sometime soon, maybe this weekend, is figure out if you can log on to AP College Board, and then also figure out, do I have a device that I can use? You can use your phone, you can use a Chromebook, desktop, doesn't matter. So every test is going to be online now. How it's going to work, instead of having a 3-hour test, you are now going to have a 45-minute test with a whopping 2 questions, which is not ideal. I don't know that that's going to give us a good snapshot as to how each student really is doing, but it's just kind of, we're all in this together. It's just kind of how it's going to go. The new test date is going to be Monday, May 18th at 3. Okay, it's a weird time. How it's going to work is there's going to be webinars to help you guys understand from AP College Board how to log on, how to get the questions, how to upload your answers, all of that. We're going to worry about that later. What we need to do is make sure everyone is able to take the test on that date and time, May 18th at 3 p.m. You would have to be starting to be available at 2:30. They would want you to log in, and then the question I think would become available around 3. You have 45 minutes to do those questions, and that includes also uploading them. So it's not a ton of time to necessarily have a cheat sheet. So what I would recommend doing is let's do some prep work now, and we have a month, plenty of time to get this ready to go. The other thing Ms. Browder wanted to make sure is that if you have some sort of extreme circumstances that might prevent you from taking the exam, let me know. That would be, maybe you're taking care of your siblings and having to do work for them and go get them food, and you just feel like you physically don't have time to study for this. Or maybe it's you don't have internet connection and you're trying to help your family with a family-run business that's not doing well. Those are some extreme circumstances where we don't want you guys to feel more stressed out than you already are. So if that's the case, I'd love to have a phone conversation with you. So email me if you feel like you have a situation like that, and we can talk about it and see if there's a way that maybe we could make things less stressful and still allow you to take the exam. With that being said, if you feel like you have one of those situations where you may not be able to take it, we would have to know by Monday if you would not want to take the exam. And again, that's only for people that have extreme circumstances. So not just you don't feel like doing the work. So that kind of is all of the exam stuff. Now let me explain how the schedule is going to go. No virtual work that you get from now on is going to hurt your grade. It will only raise your grade. We have one more unit to do. AP College Board has cut out unit 7 and 8 for us, which was going to be ecology, which I know you did a little assignment on. I'll give you extra credit for that. And evolution. So we don't need to worry about those, but we do need to worry about unit 6, which is gene expression. So I'm going to do a couple videos explaining that. But College Board has also had veteran AP teachers starting to put up videos of them going through every content area for the AP Bio exam, including next week starting to do reviews. So I think what I'm going to do, and I'm not positive yet, is tell you guys to, after we do the gene expression notes and assignments and figure out who knows it and who doesn't, is you're going to have to come up with your own schedule for how you want to review. I will provide resources. I will provide WebEx meetings where we can talk about things, but it's really going to be whatever you want to make of the situation. And I sometimes feel like the more time I have, the less productive I am. So we have all the time in the world. So it might be something where you need to figure out what works best for you for these AP classes. You know, do you want to, every Monday morning work on AP Bio? I will be giving you assignments, but we are going to keep working up until the day before the test, so May 17th, because I want you guys to feel prepared. So grades per se, I don't know what I'm going to do about that. It'll probably be something where I might give you like a handful of questions about the topic that I just discussed, and then I'm going to make sure everyone gets all those points. So there's really not, like, no one should be getting a bad grade this 9 weeks, because nothing is going to bring your grade down. It's only going to maintain or keep your grade up. I can't really think of anything else. If you guys do have questions, though, feel free to email me. I'm always available. Sometimes my kids are interrupting. This honestly is probably like the 12th time I've tried to do this video. I had to wait for Ken Smith to get home, and I've locked myself in a room. So I hope you guys are doing well. I do miss you guys. I love my job. I love getting to spend time with you guys. So I do miss that a lot, and I hope that we can still have connections through WebEx, which I can set up some meetings. That's what we've been using with Mr. Skinner for meetings, and Dugan meetings, and Ms. Browder meetings. So hopefully we can get something set up where we can still meet. And if you aren't able to meet during that time, maybe that we could do a meeting and talk. So all I need you to do before Monday is log on to College Board, make sure you have a device, and if you have extreme circumstances that might prevent you from taking the exam, which is May 18th at 3, then we got to talk. But I hope you guys are doing well. I do miss you. If you need anything at all, please don't hesitate to reach out. See you later. Bye.